Well, I always knew that I wanted a job where I was making a difference in individual people's lives. Um, I went to school, I got my degree in sociology with the intentions of being a social worker. And I moved to Vegas and I tried that out for about 6 months, and I didn't feel like I was really helping people help themselves. And so I started applying for the academies. It was just always a passion of mine to help people, and this was my path to do it. It just reminded me of home. I'm from a small town in northern Utah, and Boulder City was just that community feel, that family feel. When I went over to the police department, I was greeted by all the officers just as a candidate, and I realized that here I'm going to be working for a family and not as a number. Working in Boulder City as a police officer is different than working in a lot of places. The community here, the vast majority of them support us. They care about us. They throw us support rallies. They're constantly trying to buy my coffee, trying to do kind things for us. And when I walk around town, I get to make 10, 20 positive contacts for every negative contact I have to make. And so working for this community makes me really want to keep them safe. I know they love us, and we love them back as their police officers here. So just so you're aware, women make up about 10% or less of law enforcement. And then once you promote, I'm a sergeant, once you promote, that number shrinks. In fact, women in command are 1% of all the command staff in law enforcement. I think as women, we have talent to relate to people on a different level than men do, especially other women. I spent 7 years working as a detective with our special victims, and developing those relationships with our most vulnerable population, our children and our elderly and our women, helped me realize that there is a significant need and a place for women in law enforcement. And I felt like I did a lot of good being able to relate to a diverse population that we have. I think some of the best things about law enforcement is when you come to work, it's going to be different every day. You're always learning, and there's always so many different things to do. Just in Boulder City Police, we have so many different specialty units and things for you to do, such as ride a motorcycle, fly a drone, ride on a boat, go off-road, be a detective, investigate homicides or property crimes or whatever you want to do. Well, this is what I tell my trainees, my brand new trainees. Look, your job today, besides protecting the community and doing everything you're supposed to, with everything we have going on in the United States against law enforcement, with all the negative perception that we have, my goal for you today is to change one person's mind. Make one positive contact today, somebody that might not have liked law enforcement before, and be respectful to them, be courteous to them, and make them realize that we're not all bad and we actually really do care.